Read all four of these questions, unpause it when you're done. Good, now that you're done. So we're trying to find the tangent line where we'll have a slope of 0. We'll have a slope of 0 at its right? We said wrote 0 here at its max or its minimum. So we're looking for on this curve all the times that it's its max or its minimum. Well, that's where the function, right, is 1 or negative 1, because that's the max and minimum sign. Well, we know where it's 1 and negative 1 because we can use the unit circle. Right, so it would be at pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, negative 3 pi over 4, and a negative pi over 4. Next question is similar. It's saying, where is cosine going to have a negative slope? Well, it's negative where it's decreasing. We know that cosine starts at its maximum. So it's going to decrease all the way to its minimum. Right? And then right from here, we know that over here it's going to decrease from its maximum to its minimum. So it's really saying, what are those radians? What are those values where it's at its max and then where is it at its min? And that's an interval that we need to find. So go ahead and find those points. Well, cosine is at its maximum at 0, and it continues until pi. So we know that, oops, wrong notation. So we know that, right, from 0 to pi, it's decreasing. And we also know that further back, right, if that's 0 to pi, and the period is 2 pi, we also know this happens at a negative 2 pi to a negative pi. So that says, let me write it again, a negative 2 pi to a negative pi union 0 to pi. That's where it happens. Identify 4 parent functions where all tangent lines will have a positive slope. In other words, which parent function are always increasing? That says increasing. Which ones are? Just think about it for a moment and then check your work here. And read the last problem and try to do it on your own. This one's like, which of these will have a positive slope when x is c? C is just a random time. What it's really saying is, hey, when is this thing increasing? Oh, it's increasing on the interval, right? On the interval, nope, not 0, way over here. So a negative infinity all the way to 0. So that's when any of those values satisfy that condition.